Headley Hope Fell is a nature reserve located in County Durham in the northeast of England, owned by Durham Wildlife Trust. It is comprised of 500 acres of sloped mid-range, mid-altitude heathland habitat and is home to a rich range of genetically diverse plants and animals. At first glance, this typically gloomy British land may not seem like much, but when inspected further, it reveals itself to be a truly valuable and special area of land, a dying breed in this country. Heathland habitats are currently one of the most important and rare habitats in the UK. They are in dire need of protection and conservation, as despite being home to some of the most rich plant life out of any habitat type in the country, the coverage of this land is rapidly decaying. As much as 80% has been lost since the beginning of the 19th century, largely due to direct human actions. Urbanisation, land pollution, industrial change and climate change are all huge factors as to why this precious habitat has been lost in such a severe and damaging way. If Heathland continues to decline at the same rate without further intervention, then it may be permanently, irreversibly lost. But why, specifically, are heathlands even important? Well, heathlands are home to heathland plants, which are extremely limited in their geographical range, and often rare endangered species. Heathlands themselves were actually formed through human action thousands of years ago, when humans started clearing forests and woodlands grown on infertile soil in the UK to make room for livestock and farming. They burned down vast swathes of trees and shrubs to change their environment, and over time, as animals grazed on the soil and crops were planted and farmed, the soil acidity increased steadily and the soil nutrient content decreased steadily. These strange conditions, as it turned out, were favourable for heathland plants, which previously were geographically limited to cliffsides, mountains and coastal areas. These plants naturally increase nutrients in the soil over time, as well as adding to the abundance of nearby plant life and the genetic richness of the local ecosystem. Heathlands are home to species such as bilberry, bracken, heather, crowberry, cottongrass and adder's tongue fern. Such species are rare and can only thrive in conditions specific to heathland areas. Because of this, heathland must be protected before it all dies, and this plant life is permanently lost in the UK. In recent years, conservation projects have made vital steps in the protection and prolonging of this habitat's natural life, but there is still much work to be done in the future.